Alright, so hello YouTube, today I've got a new video, and in this video I'm going to be telling you guys the best bronze players in NBA 2K16 MyTeam. So you might be wondering why I would show the bronze players first, and the reason for that, when you're doing road to the playoffs you're restricted to one silver player for the first two seeds, so that's the reason why I'm showing you these guys. So the four guys on screen right now are the players that I'm showing in this video. So Joseph Young, point guard, Anthony Brown, small forward, Boban Majanovic, I think that's how you say his name, at centre, even though I play him at power forward, and Bhullar at centre as well. So the way I'm going to be doing this video is by showing you their key stats, so their best stats, and then going into clips for each player, so that's what we're going to do now. So starting off with Bhullar, a 69 overall bronze centre. His best stat, 100%, is 7'5". Also his weight, which is 360 pounds. He is absolutely massive. So also when you have a quick look at his first stat, standing layup 82, which is really good for a bronze card. He's also got pretty good rebounding for a bronze center, which is pretty good for 7'5". Now this is where we get to the good stuff. 90 block, 90 shot contest. Could you imagine a 7'5" guy with a 90 block and 90 shot contest? That is Bhullar. His defense is also pretty good, as you can see here. Low post defense 79, help defense IQ 80, which is good, and that's what you need in a center. Also his standing dunk is pretty good at an 85. That's always good because 7'5", you should easily just be able to not even jump and put the ball in. With all the good though in a 7'5" player, there has to be one problem, and that is his speed. It's only a 25. So one of my favourite things about Bhullar is his dunk. It's weird to say because that's his dunk right there. That's all it is, and you saw all he does right there. That's just his dunk right there. Now the reason why I like it so much is because how often do you think that gets blocked? How often that dunk right there do you think gets blocked? Not often, that's the answer. Now over to Majanovic. He's basically exactly the same as Bhullar, just a different card, and that is amazing. So he's 7'4" though, and also quite a bit lighter. So those are the only two differences with Bhullar and Boban Majanovic. So you can see his standing layup is an 80. He's a bit better of a shooter than Bhullar. His rebounding is pretty much the same, but his block and everything are actually quite a bit lower, but you don't really notice it because he's just so massive. His dunk is also at an 85, and his speed is up 12 to Bhullar, which is good for a power forward in my circumstances. Majanovic is pretty much the same. He just goes straight up and can't get blocked because he's 7'4", and he makes so many dunks in traffic, which is really nice. And they don't showboat on their dunks. They don't like pull back, do a back scratch or anything. They just go straight up and do the dunk you want them to do. Now onto Anthony Brown, who is a small forward, 68 overall bronze card. He's 6'6" and weighs 215 pounds, even though that doesn't really matter for a small forward. So the reason why I like this guy is I just find him a tank when he plays. He's got really good standing layout, really good driving layout, which is good. And he's also got some really good shooting stats, as you can see there. 82 3, which is good, 80 free throw, which is nice, and an 80 moving 3, which is also nice. He's also got not great defensive stats, but alright defensive stats for a bronze card. But this is one of my favourite stats on Anthony Brown, and that is his 80 driving dunk. He can dunk really well and also shoot really well, which is a great combo. As well with all that, he's got 81 speed, which just makes him better. So now it's on to the small forward, Anthony Brown. He doesn't have any hot zones, but his hot zone is just anywhere from 3. I noticed that. And he can also dunk, which is another really good thing. So if I get the ball from here, then we'll run in and just dunk like that. And he doesn't get blocked too much. Like, I think he's been blocked about twice, but he's a good shooter, good dunker, even though he missed that shot right there. It's all good though, because if he can run in and do that type of dunk, I'm happy with it. Now into Joseph Young, who was a 68 overall bronze point guard. He is amazing too. He's 6'2", which isn't tiny for a point guard, which is one really good thing. Weighs 185 pounds, which isn't too much, which is good. And he's just got good shooting stats. So good shooting stats with an 80 shot 3. And the amazing stat that I find absolutely amazing is 92 free throw. This guy knocks down every free throw you give at him. In clutch situations, he'll knock it down no matter what. And really for Joseph Young, after that, he's just an alright player. You don't notice anything else other than his free throw, his shooting, which really is all that matters in a bronze card. So now onto one of my favourites, who is Joseph Young. He's got a few hot spots right here, but he's just an amazing shooter. See, if I pull up for 3 right there, he's got a really easy release, which makes it really nice to make these shots, and that's why he's just an absolute monster. He won't be dunking for you or anything, well, he can right there, but he won't be dunking a lot in games because he doesn't have the greatest dunk, but he'll be knocking down free throws like it's no tomorrow. So I know these clips weren't actual in-game clips against a different opponent, but if you guys want to see that, just watch my Road to Seed 1 series as I play with this team, and this team does really well for me. Boban Majanovic and Bhullar are by far the best players. If you guys want to pick up 2 players from this team, definitely get those 2 and then go on to the other 2 later. So yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. Make sure to check out my Road to Seed 1 if you want to actually see these players in action, because I really do recommend them. But yeah, thanks guys. Make sure to rate, comment and subscribe for more of these videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.